Hello, welcome back to SHS Today. I'm Dom, and joining me at the news desk today is Jay.
Hey, today we'll be covering what's going on with the Patriots, putting a spotlight on Salem High's photography teacher, Mr. Ariel, checking in on the girls' basketball team, and more. First up, Tuscan Village is nearing completion, and we went around to see what students thought of this amazing development.
I'm Logan Filer with SHS Today, and we're here to interview students about Tuscan Village, a place that's been under construction for a few years now and is now the hot place to be.
I think my favorite part about Tuscan is the beach plum, just because it's like right in the middle, and there's other places to go after you eat there.
Probably Chipotle.
They got some pretty good food there. Just, yeah, good shops.
It's nice and beautiful.
I really like the fact that all the stores are close together and everything's just so easy to find.
I'd say probably all the food places because I like food.
I go a lot. I go a lot for the events that they have there.
Yeah, pretty often.
I go sometimes.
I would say twice a month.
Yeah, probably once a week. I live over there, so it's easy access,
No, not really. Been there a couple times.
I wish it included more interactive places instead of the container store.
I don't know, more food.
Basketball courts.
Community stuff like the Tuscan Kitchen's really good. I wish they had more and more stuff like that, across.
I'm Logan Filer, and back to you in the studio.
Salem High's photography class has been around for quite some time, and so has Mr. Ariel. We spoke to the man, the myth, the legend himself to get his thoughts on what makes this class so much fun.
Good morning, Salem High. My name is Caitlin Rager for SHS Today, and today we're going to be asking photography students about the class.
Because I get to take photos of all my friends with goofy moments, learn about colors and the color spectrum, the portraits project.
People recommended it. They said it was really fun. We walk around and take a lot of photos and learn how to edit them, and hit the history about a lot of photos and photographers. My favorite project was probably taking portraits because you got to dress up and it was really fun.
A lot of people recommended it to me and I thought it would be fun. We walk around the school and we take pictures and then we go back and edit them. Probably the candid pictures.
Why did I decide to teach photography? Well, first of all, we never had a photography class, just a straight-up photography class here at Salem High. We used to teach a class called Applied Arts. So there was Applied Arts and there was Fine Arts. And so in Applied Arts, we had some photography. And I decided, you know what, let's do a whole course on photography, which is, be careful what you wish for, because now it's the most popular art class. Yeah. We run more sections of photography than we run of anything else. Yeah. Well, we have two sections. Actually, we have three if you count commercial art as photography 3, because you could. But in photography 1, we learn about composition, what makes a good photograph, that kind of thing. Not too much on the ins and outs of the camera, but really about how to take a good picture, how to do some editing using Adobe products, Lightroom and Photoshop, how to make a nice print, that kind of thing. In Photo 2, we learn about the camera. It's all about shutter speed and aperture and depth of field and that kind of stuff. So it goes from one level to the next. And then in Photo 3, or commercial art, what we do is we do a whole advertising campaign and we do commercial photography. So studio lighting and that kind of stuff. It's really cool.
I'm Caitlin Rager reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
With Thanksgiving behind us and Christmas on the horizon, many people struggle with keeping motivation during this stretch of time. Gabby Dearden spoke to students and teachers alike about how they cope with holiday stress.
Hello, this is Gabriella Dearden reporting for SHS Today. Do you feel burned out after Thanksgiving break? Tired and don't feel like doing anything? And just can't wait for Christmas? Turns out you're not alone. Today, we interviewed some students and teachers to get their opinions on burnout that usually happens between after Thanksgiving break and Christmas break.
I feel a little tired at this time of year.
I would say exhausted more than burned out.
Yeah, I think it's just because having a break and then having to go back to school.
Now I'd say the burnout is happening.
It seems like such a long stretch between the next break.
Just trying to cram a lot into a very little bit of time.
Adults, it's probably adults with children, probably trying to make the most magical memories.
We have Thanksgiving break, and then we only have 3-ish weeks until Christmas break.
I don't think there are a lot of breaks during the year between February, October, and November.
It's just pacing yourself, managing your time effectively, just making sure you're doing good.
I just make sure I stay on top of my work.
So we run the holiday card fundraiser here, and so I'm constantly checking email to see if new orders have come in, filling out slips, assigning to students, processing orders. So really just staying busy.
The thing is, in the mornings, I try to get a walk-in with my dog before I come to school.
Teachers just be understanding that students have been tired recently.
I think that you start to notice it with some of the students and their attention span.
And say they're less motivated, the students are less motivated to work on things.
I think the biggest thing is to just take a few moments every day to put the work down.
I would suggest that you make sure that you're not overloading your schedule.
Hoped we can offer you a little more insight and knowledge about this phenomenon and give you a teacher and student perspective on these feelings. This is Gabriella Dan reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
As I'm sure many of us are aware, our beloved New England Patriots aren't quite playing to the level most of us grew up watching. As they start the season 2-10, we are left in disappointment. Let's see what Jeff has for us on the Patriots season.
I'm Jeffrey Ibis with SHS Today. Does it feel like the 90s? Well, the Patriots do, the way they've been playing this past season. Ever since 2001, the Patriots have earned their fans' trust with hard work, team grit, and dedication. But all things have to come to an end sometimes. Ever since legendary quarterback Tom Brady's left the Patriots in 2020, the Patriots have seemed to go on a downward spiral, with quarterbacks Mac Jones, Cam Newton, and Bailey Zappi at the helm. Today, we're interviewing Salem students about the Patriots' future and what holds for the Patriots. You're in charge of the Patriots draft selection. Who would you take and why?
I don't know the names necessarily of the college players I'd be going after, but definitely going after some wide receivers and some offensive linemen for sure.
Right.
Marvin Harrison with the first-round pick because we have no receivers, and with our later pick, I would try to take a quarterback.
Drake May. Mac Jones is bad. What do you think the Patriots' biggest problem is, on a team?
Well, they just can't play as a team. I think there's enough talent out there. Certainly they're lacking in some positions, but they're just not playing as a team. There's no trust.
Right.
The quarterbacks doesn't trust the receivers.
Right.
The linemen seem like they've given up on trying to give the quarterback any time.
Right.
They don't hold their blocks long enough.
Mhm.
So I just think they're just not playing with any sort of discipline and
Right.
mission.
Oh, yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Of course.
That our starting quarterback was Mac Jones for almost the whole season. So
Mac Jones and Bill Belichick. They're bad. Do you want to explain why you think this is?
They're 2-10.
Hopefully the Patriots can turn it around with whatever draft pick they choose next year. I'm Jeffrey Ibis, back with you in the studio.
Recently, the Salem Pride Committee held its annual Night of Lights, now called the Carols and Cocoa event. I have heard it was a very successful night. Juno and Cam talked to Mr. Hazel and some others to get their thoughts on the event.
Hi, I'm Cameron Royal reporting for SHS Today, and today we'll be doing a recap on the Night of Lights.
Hi, I'm Mr. Scheiber. I'm the vocal music teacher. Carols and Cocoa is a concert event that kicks off the holiday season. We had it right at the end of November. A whole bunch of the students came and sang from elementary school, middle school, high school, and then we ended the whole thing with a visit from Santa.
Those reindeer, don't go down in history. Washington.
Why do we do Carols and Cocoa?
I feel like it's kind of to spread the holiday spirit.
I think, again, it's a Salem Pride event, and so it's a way for, I think, the schools to sort of give back to the community and get everybody together to kick off the holiday season. The kids get to see Santa Claus. There's the big tree across the street that's, at Town Hall. And so it's a fun tradition, sort of a holiday kickoff, and it's just a really fun night.
What were some of the songs that were sung?
Deck the Halls, Feliz Navidad, Sleigh Ride, Light Up the Tree.
Ring ting tingling, snow is falling and friends are calling. It's lovely weather, it's lovely weather, it's lovely weather. Come and sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh ride.
My favorite was probably Sleigh Ride.
We didn't get to sing it, but my favorite song is Deck the Halls.
Probably Deck the Halls.
I really like Feliz Navidad because it sounded great altogether.
This has been Cameron Noel reporting for SHS Today. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Following a tough season last year, our girls basketball team looks to bounce back and have a successful season. Let's see how the girls feel about this year.
Hello, this is Lindsay Getz reporting for SHS Today. With the winter sports season approaching, we talked with some of the members from the girls basketball team to see how they think the season's going to.
I'm a point guard or a shooting guard.
Small forward.
I play a 4 because I'm the tallest on the team.
I play a 3 or like a shooting guard.
I mean, we're very small, but we're very tenacious and we're a really good shooting team, so I think we're going to do pretty well. It's definitely going to be tough.
I think it's going to go good. We have a lot of new people that come up, so it's going to be interesting.
I think it's going to go pretty well. I think we have a lot of athletic girls on the team. I think we'll be hopefully more than 50-50.
I think it's going to go good if we keep just practicing every day and stuff.
Yes, I think we've improved a lot as a program, and I think we have some new additions to the team that will definitely help. We've also been, I feel like, more together this season than last, and we're already putting the work in. We already know most of the plays, so I think that's definitely going to help us.
I think so. I'm hoping we're going to make playoffs this year, so we'll see.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to go better.
I think we need to communicate with each other more and just be one and trust each other on the court. If you're having a rough day, you have to be able to trust your teammates to pick you up when you're down or fill in for your spot if you can't get the ball in.
I think we just need to work hard, work together, and have fun.
I think we need to keep up the energy in practice, and I think we just need to learn how to play with each other.
I think that we need to learn the plays a little better and just actually run them in the games how they're supposed to be run.
We wish the girls basketball team the best of luck in their upcoming season. This is Lindsay Getz reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Here at SHS, we have a few required electives to graduate: health, phys ed, economics, and at least one art credit. We asked upperclassmen what they recommend new students prioritize in their schedules.
Hi, I'm Kane Shreenard, reporting for SHS Today. Today we're going around asking the upperclassmen what they recommend to take for electives. What is your favorite elective?
I would definitely have to say any of the music programs are good, but honestly, you could take photography or any of the intros to CTEs are also an amazing choice.
I'm in business right now. It's my favorite thing to do. I just like to be doing all the math and all the accounting. That's just my favorite thing.
The business classes.
I really like the engineering CTE program.
Is there any elective you recommend to lowerclassmen?
Again, any of the intros to the CTEs are fine. They get you a little insight on what the classes are about, and they can actually get you to decide if you want to take them later on. There's culinary, there's intro to culinary, carpentry, there's even intro to TV media, and it's a pretty fun class.
Taking engineering 1 as a freshman.
Do you recommend taking the required electives first, or?
Yeah, definitely. I would start off with the hard stuff, getting what you have to do, and then do what you want to do later.
I'd say always get your required electives out in front of everything else, but the earlier you can get into CTE programs, the more you can do in them. So
Required ones first, because then you're not scrambling your senior year trying to get them later on, and you can have a more fun senior year without having to take the required electives.
I hope the lowerclassmen can take some advice on what electives to take from the upperclassmen. I'm Kane Shreenard, reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you for joining us again this week. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Salem BD TV.
And smash that like button for more weekly uploads. Remember to follow our TikTok at TV and Media 2023. If there's any stories you want featured, you can email christopher.hazel@nhsau57.org.
Have a great week, SHS.